understand the truth. That's what we did. That's what we allowed to happen the other night. Cause I'm still trying to be a mutual ass bitch. I'm always see when I don't go to hell on you hoes still constantly play with me. I always seem to have to go to hell with you hoes. Me if Vic ain't said nothing right, she said a damn thing. Bitch, you too nice. I be too nice to you hoes. I always have to go to hell with you hoes for you hoes to leave me the fuck alone. Now I'm about to go so far into hell, Lexus. You'll never want to sit over here again. Fuck about how I feel. But bitch, you will never get to sit over here again because I'm gonna block you after today. You have showed me who you are. You have showed me who you are several fucking times. What you're not gonna do is make it seem like it's my fault that you are a two-faced I want to fit in as old hoe. You're too fucking old. Ain't no way you in your 40s still trying to find your fucking place in life. God, I thank you. And I'm not even being funny right now. God, I thank you that my mama was so strong and she left me with so many oh I just man, y'all, it has to be a horrible thing to maneuver through life not knowing who you are. I never want to be that person. Never want to be that person. Never want to maneuver through life not knowing who the hell I am. I think it's sad as hell. So let's go there. Let's talk about it because, bitch, you're not going to play with me. So, incident number one.
I'm finna invite.
Hold on.
I was just
Yeah,
making
invite
sure my
everybody,
business
baby.
was
Invite
coming.
who you want to invite.
'Cause I didn't want to in the room and be red and get in.
Okay. Invite who you want to invite because we're going to talk about everything today because y'all get on my nerves so bad. So bad, y'all get on my nerves. I'm not talking to you, baby. I'm on my phone. Hey, Pumpkin. And I'm not even mad. Let's be clear. I'm not mad about anything because this is still old shit. But I have to talk about the old shit so people can understand. And I don't want to keep it a going ongoing thing. If you like to sit there and in the comments or whatever, you could do that, but you cannot come up, you cannot sit on my stage. You might as well make your own room or whatever the case may be. And thank you for coming. So now I know I can block you. I appreciate that since you'll never see another palace. You can't sit with me. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Anywho, and this is the reason why. You hoes love to get on this hoe and play. Y'all love to get on here and play like you're the victim. What you just did not have to have been done. You chose to be the two-faced messy ass bitch that you are. And you get mad because I wasn't even the one that called it out. They were calling it out in the comments, and me and Rudy, we all having a whole conversation. Well, nobody even knew what the hell was going on.
Let me shut my room down.
They
I'm trying to get Big Red in here before I close it down.
okay. Hmm. Mm-mm. They keep telling you if somebody bites you, man, I never learn because I always want to see the good in people. They can show you who they are 1,000 times. 1,000 times people can show you who they are. I'm in the season now of believing it. Normally, I'm always for the better. I'm always for, you know, whatever the good is in a person. I always can see the good in a person. So it makes me stay around them too long. And I really hate that about me. That's one of the things that I hate about me. One of the flaws that I feel like is a flaw of mine is constantly trying to see the good in people when all they do is show you the wrong. All they do is show you that they're not for you. You got to start believing people. And that's the season I'm in. In this season, when you show me who you are, I'm done with you. Period. That's why I've been dogging these hoes out a little differently. No, y'all ain't used to the queen dogging people out like I've been dogging them out lately. But that is why I've been dogging these hoes out the way I have been dogging these hoes out. Now, so I done sat here and did this whole spiel. Oh, I love Alexis. Y'all stay out of me and Alexis' business. And, I constantly keep doing that shit. But Rudy made a statement earlier today. And she said Alexis cannot take constructive criticism. She swears she can, but she can't. Nor can she take accountability when she's wrong. Instead of taking accountability, she do this loud talking, over talking, constantly talking 90 miles per hour because she never wants people to see what the fuck is going on. And we caught it today. Prime example. We caught it and we wasn't even trying to catch it. You hollering, I'm all these messy fat bitches, and I ain't did shit, nor did I say a fucking word. You was in the wrong. What you did was fucking wrong. So let's start from there first, and then we'll go into the other shit. The reason why I'm about to do you like I'm about to do you, bitch. And I'll be all the fat bitches in the motherfucking world. But y'all have to constantly remember you was just a fat bitch 2, 3 days ago. Last week, 2 weeks, whatever the fuck, however many fucking days it was. You was just a fat bitch. Okay? But anywho, let's go past that. What happened was, just for the people that didn't see it, earlier today in my room, Alexis and Rudy got into it. Alexis was wrong. Rudy was telling her right, and Alexis was wrong. Alexis knew she was wrong. That's why when Rudy decided to make a room, I wanted to end my room so I could just sit over there in peace today. Didn't want to get into it with nobody today. So we gets over there. We in Rudy room and we all talking and whatever. And Rudy had put Lex's name on there. And I'm like, oh God, we about to go through this again. So Rudy gets to
To
talking.
explicit, I put Big Bird.
No, okay, correction. She did put Big Rock. She put Big Bird, but Lexus knew she was the Big Bird. But anywho, so we talking, everybody good, and I'm like, hey, Rudy didn't want to just dog nobody out. She wanted to get an understanding, and we got to a conclusion. Okay, cool. Everything was all good. Rudy talked it out with Lexus. Lexus kept hollering about the 600 square feet. I even apologized. I said, Lexus, I know that hurt your feelings. I know when something hurts your feelings because you go on and on and on about it and you want me to see it. So I'm like, Alexis, I see it. I see that it hurt your feelings and I apologize for talking about that 600 square feet being the grown woman that I am. I have no issues with apologizing if I've hurt somebody. I'm not a woman that likes to hurt somebody, nor am I a woman that likes to tear another woman down on no circumstances. And that's why I keep a lot of things in before I explode and blow up. The only reason or the only way I'm going to blow up if you constantly keep giving me your ass to kiss and all I am doing is motherfucking trying my best not to go the fuck off. Anywho, so we got past it. We ha ha and he all day long because Rudy is the only room that's been up today, right? So then the situation comes up with Black and Willie, right? Whatever happened with that, I fell asleep in the middle of that. Don't know. But the dollhouse ended up having a room. We not knowing what's going on. We all talking in Rudy room. I got back channel and text message before they even wrote in the comments saying, Rudy, they want you to hear something or play something. Think Rudy said she had got a back channel and they had sent her whatever it was that they wanted her to hear. I didn't even know what the fuck it was they wanted us to hear. I said, Rudy, somebody sent me something. They said they wanted me to play it for you. So when I get to playing it, guess who on the recording talking shit as if they didn't just what's the word? Just let bygones be bygones. 2 seconds ago. Alexis Streeter. Alexis Streeter over there. And it ain't even having nothing to do with you. This was Black and Willie and Rudy's situation. We just talked about Cure last night. And what's the difference between laughing at jokes or and chiming in and doing the most when it does not have anything to do
Can I
with
say
you?
something without you getting mad?
Go ahead.
How you gonna be mad at Lexus for chiming in on anything when Rudy and everybody else chime in on anything when they feel like it?
That's
I'm
not what
just
that's
asking.
okay. So let me explain. Let me explain what I'm talking about because y'all are thinking that I'm talking about just chiming in. No, that's not what I'm talking about. What
No,
I'm
I'm not. I'm
talking
not. No,
about
no.
is,
Listen, I'm not talking about
hmm,
just chiming in. I'm talking about like voicing their opinion on anything that don't have nothing to do with them. Period. Everybody do it on this app, and you know that because we sit back and we listen.
that's not. And I get what you're saying, but you
Okay.
have to understand what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
not what I'm
The
saying.
only thing
Okay.
that I chimed in and said was, Lexus, you did interrupt explicit. I was every bitch in the book. I ain't
I don't
saying that
feel like y'all
funny.
argument should have
I
went
ain't
that far
jumping
though, Rudy.
nobody jokes. But Lexus apologized to me. She knew she was wrong. She said that she came in and explicit was quiet. I said,
She
explicit, was
came
you
in your room
talking?
and
She said,
apologized to
yes,
you.
I was. No,
You
explicit was saying, explicit was talking to somebody else. Alexis went to respond to somebody in the comments. So somebody in the comments wrote like, damn, Alexis, you just interrupted explicit. I wrote another Alexis went out, bitch. Whoever you is, da 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 da. And your motherfucker sound like, hold on, Alexis, explicit. Bitch, you always. But she was. And that's a difference with where explicit saying on the tip of chiming in, engaging in the jokes. I chimed in and said that, but that wasn't shit for her to flip out on me about. Shit ain't like I jumped in there and went to, hold up, bitch, you called me later, bitch, and you did, bitch. I ain't say that. She disrespected me first.
So this is the thing. Everybody's gonna chime in, especially if it's somebody that you got an issue with a problem with. We all do it. That's not what I'm talking about.
I
What
never,
I'm talking about is saying apologizing to each other, letting bygones be bygones, and then not even 5 minutes later, here you go again, doing the most. We all was cool. We all just said, okay, cool. Whatever happened earlier today, we over that. That's not what we doing. Straight. Okay. I'm cool with you. You cool with me. We ain't got no problems. We ain't got no issues. Now, when another room opens up, this is the problem that I have. This is the problem that I keep telling y'all that if I catch any person that I fuck with or that I think that I righteously fuck with or I like, coming over here and loving the queen as long as they're in the queen's palace. But then when they go to the room where it's hate the queen, all of a sudden they hate the queen too. I am no longer fucking with you. I'm blocking you hoes and you hoes can't sit with me. That's my prerogative. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about me right now. That's how I feel. So, and that's exactly what Alexis did. After she kumbaya with us because Rudy was the only room that was up. When another room came up, which was the dollhouse, they was over there hating, having a hate Rudy situation going on because of whatever happened with Willie, Black, and Rudy. Like I said, can't really talk too much about that because I kind of fell asleep in the middle of it. But you over there chiming in, that hoe put documents out on me and all that, like tone changed and everything. But you, and then not even just that, not even that, just that. She dogs Rudy out about the documents and shit and chiming in. Then she's bouncing back to room to room. She comes back to Rudy room. Rudy say, they say play the room. Can we play the room? So she plays the room. She's over here playing the room now after she done talked about whatever the fuck she had to say about Rudy. So that's why the people kept saying, Rudy, play this, whatever it was that needed to be played. We didn't hear that. We didn't hear that part because we were all minding our business talking about whatever it was Rudy was talking about at the time. That didn't have nothing to do with the queen. Just when we seen it, they said, um, they sent it to me and they told me, play this for Rudy. Cause Rudy was talking. Everybody knew she probably went by her phone. I didn't even know what they were asking me to play. We had to ask them, is this right now? And it was right now. It was 4 minutes. 4 minutes after Lexus left this room. It was 4 fucking minutes. And you over there being extra as hell. I can't respect no follower. I can't respect it. I can't respect it. That would have been a time where you could have just said, well, me and Rudy and I already then set our differences to the side. So I can stay on mute. I can encourage Black not to, be so upset. But you wasn't encouraging her just not to be upset. You were chiming in why Rudy ain't gonna do shit. That's the difference. Y'all following? Y'all are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all understanding what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. We just sat here and had a whole room talking about this just last night about this same scenario, about the same scenario. And here you are doing the same shit that we just talked about. Then, not even just that, I tell you, I just sat over here in Rudy Room and I apologize about saying the 600 square feet shit. Here you go, still repeating the whole 600 square feet thing like it still bothers you. Well, then what the fuck am I apologizing for if you're still gonna beat it down in the motherfucking ground? So then when I say, damn, we just talked about this. Now I am a fat, messy bitch. How did I become a fat, messy bitch? Because I called you out on your shit. Because we see what the fuck you, and then you want to loud talk and over talk everybody so we can't get the points across. This is what you always do when you're in the wrong. So then you go as far as saying, hey, bitch, pay me my $80. Hey, bitch, pay me my $80 for my phone bill. What? How dare you ask me to pay you shit? Now let's go back to that. Now, number one, I paid her $150 to do me some trade lines that she didn't know what she was doing. And in just saying I didn't know what I was doing, she kept saying she knew what she was doing, and that was not what the case was. She didn't know what she was doing. She was just taking people money during that time and did not know what she was doing. It was always an excuse after an excuse after an excuse after an excuse after an excuse. To a point where I said, you know what? I don't want to make this a big deal. Let me reach out to one of her friends. Then maybe one of her friends could reach out to her and let her know that, hey, bitch, I'm about to be mad in a minute and I'm about to go the fuck off about my money. So I reached out to Dookie. I reached out to Dookie, talked to Dookie, and Dookie was like, yeah, that's wrong, Queen. I will talk to her. So I don't know what she said to her, whatever the case may be, but apparently Alexis didn't have the money. So Dookie said, you know what? I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna pay you the money. So Alexis never paid me shit. Dookie paid it to me. So Dookie paid me the money. That was the first time. The $150. That was the first time Dookie paid me the money. Okay, cool. Second go round, I was talking to Lily. Everybody know I was talking to Lily, and I needed a car. And Lily was trying to help me get a car. So Lily say, they say the girl Alexis been doing car approvals. How much she charging? And I'll send it to her so you can get you a car. I'm like, okay, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Whatever case may be. So Lily sends her the money for the car approvals. I ended up paying for a car in cash, getting my own money, getting my own car. Lily texted me one day. She said, hey, you might want to get on the app. It's a girl going off on Alexis Streeter hollering about the car approval stuff ain't going through. And she was lying. She said, go check it out and see what's going on. I can't remember who the girl was. Monica, I believe. Think it was a Monica. I want to say her name probably was Monica. She's a girl that normally be, she kin to Kiki, I do believe. And she was doing, I think she was kin to Kiki. So the Monica girl come on here and she just talks. She goes, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah. So that's who it was, the Monica girl. So the Monica girl, she going off. She talking about everything. She talking about nothing was done. She talking about she paid Alexis, nothing didn't go through. I don't even think none of that got resolved, nor did she get her money back either. So I told Lily, I said, you know what? She could have that little money. I ain't worried about it. She can have it because of the phone bill. She paid for my phone bill 1 month. So I said, you know what? She can have it. We ain't gonna worry about it. At this time, I was getting up. I was working real heavy. I knew I was about to buy me my own car. So ended up buying me a car with cash. Okay, cool. So now y'all want to talk about me being mad about my surgery. So let's go there. I paid $500 for my surgery. I gave the lady the money. Me and Alexis set dates. We were quote unquote supposed to go together, me, Alexis, and Jada. But for some reason, I don't know, they never had their money or whatever the case may be. Uh, Alexis was supposed to do my care credit. She was supposed to do my care credit. It was always a reason or always an excuse about why she couldn't do my care credit or why